Congratulations, class of 2021. We are here today to celebrate you. While this was not the graduation we're imagining or the internship year we had anticipated, all of you have arrived to this day, having demonstrated incredible drive, determination, resilience, compassion, courage, and commitment. We're so proud of you and the work you have done and the work you will continue to do. This is the culmination of years of learning and the beginning of a new journey as you move different directions to do this noble work. A little bit later this afternoon at the campus-wide celebration, your degrees will be conferred. For now, we welcome family, faculty, and friends who are joining us wherever you may be. We know that our graduates would not be here today without your love and support. We celebrate you too on this very special day. My name is Brenda Rostow-Byrne, and it is my privilege to serve as chair of the Counselor Education Department and to lead us in our celebration today. As a department, it is our goal to prepare professional counselors who will work to improve the human condition. We advocate for social justice. We want our work to be transformative. Truly, there has never been a more important time for that work, and you have made it happen. In the midst of unprecedented challenges, you have persevered. Your care and compassion, your determination, your commitment to your clients, your knowledge and your skills all came together to make a powerful difference in the lives of those with whom you worked. And this was not new. As a group, you have provided over 1,400 hours of free counseling services during your practicum experiences in the Winter Counseling Services, living the WCS mission of learning and serving. You continued that service as you ventured to internship sites in southeastern Wisconsin and northern Illinois, providing over 8,400 hours of counseling with individuals and families and groups in 1 year. And while the numbers are impressive, what is even more important to know is that all of you have touched the lives of so many people, one person or one group at a time. And for that, we are forever grateful. You are my heroes, not only because of the work you have done, but because of the people you are. You have followed your hearts, you have lived your passion, you have found your calling. I am privileged to have had the opportunity to know each of you, and I feel confident that you will indeed continue to make a difference in the world. We celebrate you, and we will come together when it is safe to congratulate you in person and have a proper party. For now, we want to share this amazing group of people, one class at a time, in order by when they met during the week. An intern from each section will provide some brief remarks, and then we will move to the hooding that happened in those internship sections just a few weeks ago. Enjoy the live celebration made possible today by technology.
I have learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. This quote by Maya Angelou has been adopted by our entire internship class, which has allowed us to not only apply it while working with clients, but also has played a pivotal role in our time together as a counseling community. Our time within this program has taught us the importance of valuing and building relationships. These relationships have the potential to last beyond our time with this program. As a first-year graduate student, fresh out of undergrad, I never fully understood the value of personal and professional relationship as it applied to my future career as a counselor. It was not until my first semester in this program that I realized the only way I would make the most out of my time here was to start making meaningful connections. My fellow peers, I want you to take a moment and think about this. Without building connections with one another, where would we be? How would we feel? And what would we have learned throughout our journey? The day has finally come for one of the biggest achievements of our lives. After all the late night paper writings, the many moments of doubting our capabilities, and the feelings of guilt because we took the time to carve out some self-care time and reflection for ourselves, we are here. After 3 years of hearing it, we can finally say that we understand the true meaning of trust the process. There are 3 things we must remember as we embark on the next chapter of our lives. We must remember no one can ever take this achievement away from us. We are here because this is where we belong, and the relationships that we build will help change the world. We must keep pushing and moving forward, and when we start to doubt ourselves, we must always remember our why. Finally, to all the staff and faculty advisors, thank you all so much for your continued love and support. You have encouraged each and every one of us to come out of our comfort zones and become better versions of ourselves. Through the tears, frustrations, and moments of discouragement, we can honestly say it is because of your continued support and patience that we have all made it to the finish line. We appreciate each and every one of you and want you to know that you have made a true difference in many of our lives. Thank you.
Morgan Casey Schmidt. Morgan has been a very dedicated student who's shown a lot of perseverance and has been a very caring counselor for her students at Washington Elementary. Congratulations. Melissa Gertzen. Melissa completed her internship at Walworth County Health and Human Services. She's been a very steady, patient, calm, under pressure, and insightful student. It's been a pleasure to have you in class. Congratulations. Mia Jones. Mia, you've been a very joyful, fun-loving, loves to laugh, very giving, patient, and understanding counselor, and I welcome you to the profession. Congratulations. Caitlin Kiger. Caitlin, you've been a very motivated student, very organized, thoughtful, caring. Definitely have a lot of insight. You've contributed a lot of feedback to this year's class. So thank you for all you've done. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. I forgot your note. I'm sorry.
Sarah Koch. Sarah, you're an intelligent individual who's been a very good listener with your clients. You've been open to a lot of new experiences this past year, shown a lot of flexibility, and very empathetic toward your clients. And I congratulate you on your accomplishments.
Thank you.
Jocelyn Marks. along with the other graduate next to her, Nico. Jocelyn, you've been a very driven individual. You've been very eager to learn. You've persevered, been through some tough times, and you've been open to a lot of new possibilities. I congratulate you on your accomplishments. Great job. Rochelle Rockman. Rochelle, you're a very organized individual, always got things done on time, very creative, you're a doer. You contributed a lot to the class this year, a lot of helpful feedback in terms of school counseling. Very proud of you. Congratulations on completing your degree.
Thank you.
Heidi Rozek. Heidi, you're a very organized individual. You've done a lot of trauma work. You've been very eager to learning your trauma-based work. Very open. You're a very patient counselor. Definitely going to be an asset to the profession. Congratulations. Erica Suro-Bonfetz. Erica, you've been an individual who's shown a lot of rapport with your clients over the past year, working with people with substance abuse issues. You've been a very determined hard worker. You really have put a lot of hours in and effort, and it has not gone unnoticed. Congratulations. Sarah Trigestad. Sarah's done a lot of great work at the School District of McFarland. You've been just a very excellent counselor working with kids. You're quiet, you're patient, you're calm, and you've just been a great listener. Thanks for all you've done. Congratulations on your accomplishments. I'm proud of you.
So when I reflect on my time in the program here, the first two words that come to mind for me is community and the importance of individuality. When I reflect on my time in the program, I really didn't know anyone in the state of Wisconsin when I came here, or any friends or just anyone that lived in the state. So really deciding to be a part of this program was really, I base a lot of things on my gut and kind of what my gut was telling me. And I remember during our interview day during the program that Brenda asked us all a really simple question, but really kind of just scared the crap out of me, which was, tell us your name and one fun fact about you that we wouldn't know from your application materials. And although that seems like a really simple question, I noticed kind of fear within myself, as well as looking at other classmates around the room and noticing that same sheer look of panic, and really wondering if what they would say was deemed professional or appropriate enough, or kind of fit the mold of what others was looking at. And I remember in that moment when some of the professors were sharing their fun facts of twirling the baton around or riding a roller coaster for fun, that I was like, oh, this is awesome, okay. I know I'm in good company, and I remember just immediately feeling that they cared about us more as people than just students, and that meant a lot to me. And I know even though my classmates didn't say anything, I could tell they basically felt the same way, and that they're really searching for that message. So that's an experience that really stayed with me. And so if you fast forward to this year, especially with Jennifer's internship section, I think we really do honor that same message of individuality and just importance of community. So when I look at my class, I see that we're a mixture of clinical mental health and school counseling and how awesome that is. I can also reflect on the fact that we've survived literally almost half of our program during a pandemic, which is pretty terrifying, doing classes online or even starting our career out as professional counselors in this field during a pandemic. And so the experiences that have really stayed with me are really super clinical related but more personal throughout our classes, and just really sharing our struggles. And I'm always amazed at like the ability that each of my classmates can have a problem and we can look at it through just a different lens and angle, and I think that really just shows all of our differences. And so looking back on my journey and with my classmates in particular, I'm just really honored to share all of these stories and just to learn everyone's. So thank you.
Okay. Our first student, John Altenhofen, who did his internship at West Middleton Elementary. John brought a quiet, graceful presence and also fun with his elementary lessons. We all got a chance to learn from John. Congratulations, John.
Thank you.
Next, we have Rachel Dickett, who did her internship at Watertown High School. She was fantastic, bringing solutions and energy to all of the students with whom she worked. And she has a position at Lake Mills High School next year. Congratulations, Rachel.
Congratulations on that job.
Dominica Doro is next, who did her internship at Beloit Memorial Hospital, worked with a variety of clients, and finally, after many months, was able to work with some kiddos and has a job lined up at Marvelous Minds in Illinois to do just that. Dominica brought her wisdom and her strength to our group this year. Congratulations. Maggie Eckert is next. Maggie was a clinical psychology associate. After a rough start, Maggie just hit the ground running, and we all learned a lot about doing non-directed, child-centered play therapy, which was just amazing to watch. And Maggie is going to continue there in her role private practice. New Bloom? Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that, New Bloom LLC, and we are so excited to see you bloom there. Congratulations. Brooke Huckabee, come on down, you're next. Brooke spent her year at Monica Rodriguez Counseling and has been hired to be a director there as well after graduation for On Purpose Psyche. Yep. Yes. Brooke did so much to help women and families this year in her private practice work, and we're really excited to see what she's going to do next. Congratulations. Aaliyah Kirk is next. Aaliyah spent so many hours working at Meta-House this year, struggling to get hours, but always maintaining a positive attitude. I think the most important thing that Aaliyah brought to us was herself, her full self to our internship group, and just taught us what it means to be real, and we were honored to be able to help you with that. Congratulations. Allie Morrow. Longfellow Middle School in Wauwatosa. Allie also found herself this year in the role of school counselor and worked on so many social justice issues, collaborating with students, of course, as well as teachers to create positive change and positive energy. Allie also has a position, Hartford. We're good. At Hartford High School, middle school. Oh, good. She's going to be the only school counselor there, but has built such a solid basis from which to continue. Congratulations, Allie. Next is Shannon O'Brien. Shannon spent her internship with an alumni of Burlington High School. And while she was there, she was able to build solid relationships and connections to many students and staff. Shannon has a particular interest and focus on academic and career planning and college and career readiness, and was able to do so much to help students in that environment. Congratulations.
Sorry about that.
Hannah Olson, also Beloit Memorial Hospital. Loved watching Hannah do her virtual groups and see individuals and just shine through as Hannah could, working with individuals with alcohol and other drug problems. Yeah. And we're excited that Hannah is going to continue in Waupun. She has already found herself a position there and will continue the important work that she does. Congratulations. Last but certainly not least is Karen Paisley, who did her work at Westside Psychotherapy in Madison. Karen hit the ground running, working with clients, seeing so many individuals who were struggling during this difficult time. And Karen showed up with her mindfulness and with her energy to help them and help us get through. And Karen is going to continue there as she moves into the summer. Congratulations.
Okay. As many of you all know, I've really taken a liking to dialectical behavior therapy during my time in internship, so I'm going to start us off with a little DBT story. A man, proud of his meticulous garden, is troubled one spring by an invasion of dandelions. He tries every method in the world to get rid of them, but they just keep coming back. Finally, he writes to a master gardener and asks her what to do about them. She gives him a simple answer: learn to love them. This story is relevant because our last year of grad school did not go how any of us expected it to. Many students had their practicum semesters cut short. We survived major personal challenges, adjusted to unexpected telehealth services, and coped with the social impacts of COVID-19. At my lowest point, I found myself couch surfing in the global pandemic while holding down my internship hours and my job, and my story is hardly the exception. Support from peers and internship is what got me through this academic year, and I think that's true for many of us. Having peers who understood our experiences allowed each of us to continue to learn and to maintain our passion for this work. Our section's knack for dark humor and existentialism helped us laugh in the hardest of times and find meaning in the little things. I'm confident that the care we showed each other will carry over to the clients whom we serve. I also admired each person's ability to look at clients' concerns from many different angles and to keep bringing fresh ideas to the table. I appreciated the time we took to discuss the problematic systems that impact our work and our clients' lives. It is key to understand that clients' concerns are also shaped by the world around them as we look towards advocacy and leadership beyond the therapy room. I want to thank Cindy for allowing us the time and flexibility to have these tough conversations, and for allowing Mike and others to poke the bear on a regular basis. I want to thank all of my peers for their contributions to our collective development. I've seen you all being radically vulnerable, thoughtful, passionate, and deeply concerned for the well-being of your clients. I can say that each and every one of you has earned the right to be here today. We've been able to make the best of our time here, not only because of the support we've given each other, but because of our amazingly supportive program and the professors, graduate assistants, and staff members who keep it running. Thank you for creating a warm learning environment and for teaching us all to trust the process. I trust that the obstacles we have overcome will allow us to be better counselors, better colleagues, and better future supervisors as we forge ahead in our own careers. As we reflect on our time here at Whitewater, I hope that each of us loves the beautiful gardens we have started and will continue to grow, dandelions and all. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Libby, you're my juggler. You have a child, you're planning a wedding, and all while working on finishing up your degree. You're so good at counseling and all that you do. You're balanced, patient, understanding, and you're not afraid to challenge people to be better. Congratulations. Shalise, you're my beanstalk. You sowed your seeds and you pushed yourself and you grew into an amazing counselor. I'm honored to have been able to see your growth in the program and get to see you where you are now. Congratulations. Lizzie, you're kind, gracious, patient beyond measure. You have a laugh that is contagious, and you're resourceful and so helpful to all your classmates. You always had a handout or a resource for someone. You became our handout lady. Congratulations. Beth, you're the judo master of counseling. You get your sights on what you need to do and you take it down. You're just, ethical, and motivated, and you didn't settle. You wanted more and you demanded it. Don't ever lose that. Congratulations.
No, let's just leave our apologies because we're not ready here.
Kate, you're persevering. You just keep getting up and rising to the occasion. You're my Chumbawamba song. I get knocked up, but I get up again. Oh, I get knocked down, but I get up again. Can you fix that? It's only right that it needed to be a song when I think of you. You are so strong, even though you don't see it. Congratulations. Brian, you're my beautiful soul. You're so kind, caring, and compassionate. Giving, balanced, strong, genuine. You make others feel safe and at peace. Rhonda, you are my steady and stays the course person. You're ethical, driven, motivated, careful, dedicated. You reminded me to stay on my game to be a better person and be a better professor. Congratulations. Mike, you're my FBI man, the questioner. You get a target in your sights and you give it the third degree. I enjoyed you challenging me at times to think through things, and your passion to really want to make a difference at times renewed my faith that there can be change in the world. Congratulations. Sarah, you're my comedian, jester, one-liner. We would be in class and all of a sudden something funny would be written in chat and there you were giggling to yourself. I don't know what made me laugh more, the things you said or seeing you smile and be so proud of yourself for what you had just said. Congratulations. Natalie, you're my advocate. You're just, you're passionate, you're knowledgeable, you're articulate. You always went above and beyond with anything you were asked to do. And more importantly, you are so incredibly passionate about social justice and making a difference. I think your theory paper has been my favorite theory paper that I've ever seen in my life. Congratulations.
I would definitely say what impacted me most about this program was being able to start from day one with all of my friends, and not only did I create lifelong friendships, but I also was able to grow as professional counselors with all of them, and that's something we can take with us forever.
My favorite memory since being at Whitewater is when Cindy in my treatment class told us about the no body story with one of her patients. It was hilarious and made me laugh, and to this day I still laugh really hard at that story.
Hey, I think a moment of growth for me has just been this gradual realization that I've learned just as much about myself as I have about counseling and the field that I'm going into, and it's really exciting to think about how that's going to continue.
I will never forget being in groups class and doing trust falls, and when Brenda put all of her trust into our class and we dropped her.
One thing that I will cherish the most from my time in the program is certainly the relationships that I've built with other students and faculty, with a special shout out to the other school counseling graduates.
Hey, it's Karen. So some of my favorite memories in the program are the experiences I was able to have with my groups class, as well as the time our doctoral intern David was wearing a wig and a dress and showed up in WCS dressed as Brenda for Halloween.
Congratulations! 2021 graduates! We wish you luck! as you start on this
new journey.
Yay!
And now we hope you will take the memories and the learning and the relationships with you as you go forward to do great work. Congratulations, class of 2021. You will never be forgotten. One more time, I will encourage you to trust the process. Thank you to all for being here today to join in this celebration. Take good care.